What's up, people? Kimaru Geek 1990. Welcome to part 2 live stream of your. Why is it always so difficult to say this damn few words? Trigger Happy Havoc. Or Havoc. Trigger Happy. Oh, God, this is so. Why is it always so difficult to say this? Like, Trigger Happy Havoc. I can't say it in one sentence. Like, I gotta say it separately. Trigger Happy Havoc. The only normal thing I can definitely say is Danganronpa. Welcome to part 2 live stream. I guarantee I'm gonna get this correctly by saying it in one word instead of just separate. But until then, welcome. Last week live stream of this game, we did the prologue, and then we did the regular. Well, we haven't finished chapter 1, but we're now into the investigation scene because Sayaka was murdered. And now we need to figure out who murdered Sayaka and go through our first class trial. But who did it? Well, I guess you're gonna have to find out by watching this live stream. So, if you're new to this live stream, new to this channel, or gonna watch this as a video once this live stream ends. For a second. Excuse me. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give this video awesome thumbs up. Also, I appreciate if you share this video to other people, let them know about my channel, the live streams I do, gameplay recording, short reel videos, or anybody who's into solving crime, murder stuff. Debatable trial type games, or anybody who's a fan of the Danganronpa series. You already know. Send them my way. So, let's get to this. I gently place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touch her wrist to check for pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'll be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that happened so far is real? It's no joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no, someone save me, let me out of here. Somebody help me. You're just now accepting that? Oh man, this guy. Is this really happening? Screw this piece of shit bear. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead. We need to hurry up and figure out who's the culprit is. If we find out who did it, then the only person that dies. But if we get it wrong, then all rest of us will face execution. That's what the ridiculous school regulation says, right? So stupid. So we're really gonna try to find out who did it. Someone got right in front of us there. She must be so sad she can't even open her mouth to talk. Because it has crashed, restarting now. Please wait a moment. Can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Come on, man, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. So you finally noticed. Notice what? I was looking through Mortal Kombat 5 we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look and notice. Anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Mikoto's dorm. She's right. Then, could it be? All at once, everyone gazed and turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. Did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The looks in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. Their feeling suspicious and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it. Before we start searching for Sayaka Killer, we need to decide what to do about the securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, it's the culprit to decide to destroy the evidence. We're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing that. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed the chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious if you were the culprit, what the first thing you would do? I volunteered for guard duty. You are in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you! Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op, base defense with the two of them with their star, they'll totally OP. Since we won't be able to help the investigation, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but okay, I'll try. Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation as soon as this point we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to the final decision. If we get this wrong, do I really have to say any more? Alrighty, you did it. No. Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. Just like that, he was gone before we realized it. Yeah, I'm on guard. The guy better head to the scene of the crime. That's right. Let me just say this right now. Whatever son of a bitch did this in here right now, and they're thinking of destroying evidence, they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skulls in myself. I'm serious. I'll fuck them up. We're hanging there. He Saga ran off. But, I mean, we're not protected or anything, you know? We're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who kills Sayaka. What are you applying to? It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? Well, I guess it would have hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Mikoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate it. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
But whatever, I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. There was one everyone had already left. And their party looked at me had still been filled with suspicious. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do I have to be suspecting me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will...
Execution is electric chair.
Can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Mortal Kombat wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Somehow I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like they were less than they were before. See how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? Circle sword I brought back from self-defense. Does that mean it was used to attack someone? And plus, it has been taken out of his sheet. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. Should be surprised if coating and gold too. Top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of the coating. Touch a little bit. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key, if I remember correctly. That's why we had to trade keys. We switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, no matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Or maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's either Sayaka wasn't here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she would have gone walking around. So she could have dropped it. So how did the killer? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's not. I haven't had a reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I needed a toolkit like this. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
Why?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building fucking furniture right. You haven't used yours either? Not just me,
Why?
nobody bust their out yet,
What?
as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys
Anyway.
opened it too cool yet, cause like, why the hell would we would? What else should I? Okay, let's look at the sheet. This is the replica sword I brought back self-defense. Does it mean it was used to attack somehow? Plus the sword has been taken out, so it's just the sheet, but... Huh? There's some scratching on the sheet. They must have been made with something sharp. How did the sheet get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for a sheet to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, first thing you're gonna do is unsheath it. A heavy sheet like that, this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheet? Like the evidence of struggle. Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right. There in the other room, if only I heard something. That would not have been possible, huh? If you remember, all our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another one of Kuma's strategy, creating an idea of setting for murder. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence right before anyone found the body. I mean, there's a trash room here in the dorm, right? There could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard. Anyone who raised their hand to a woman is a scum. That's deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find a son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. What if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating that further, but... What are you doing?
What are you doing? Isn't
Is
it
it obvious? No, not really.
No,
I'm searching.
Searching.
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Oh. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seemed to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up and straightened and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting.
I see.
What's interesting? Just as I
Hey.
expected. There's something... Misha, what do you mean? I searched your floor from a corner to another. Yo, Jarvis, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. How's it going? Somewhere to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you. Even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It was like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Would someone have used it, too? Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. The Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? I can't let it get to me. I can afford to breathe on now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Yeah, all at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I want to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. I saw Secretary face what I saw, but nah, no time to think like that. I pull out the monocle file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. As according to more proof, Sayaka right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is swollen, there's something glittery. Definitely concerning me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? I was just what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must happen earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. Killer attacked Sayak in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted deadly wound. Looked past Sayaka to the wall behind them. There I saw. What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Sayaka do this? Looks like we found it, right, Mikoto? The bloody number, the most likely Sayaka dying message. She wrote it like herself. She grew up and felt like an inspired poet, but the number she wrote will stay me. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the number makes me think she wanted to use her blood to block them. He wrote them in that location while she was putting away. She found her. That means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to come and have a series of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you will remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask? Programmer. There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck?
What?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite well. When I first tried using it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, open it, no problem. So the door hasn't quite fit the frame. But actually, referring to the broken doorknob. Not the doorknob. Didn't notice it?
Right.
Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom door doesn't have a lock. It's only the girl's bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that the bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint and smirk in her face. I got the sense that she already started to get into all this. And that clears that up. It clears what up? Well, you'll see later.
Bye.
As forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Not stand in any of this. I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. So we got the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see what myself, rules and everything. On top of that, I'm sure there was some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks if they even talk to me, that is. There's a sturdy gate here. There's no way to get past here.
Monokuma
It's the end of the line.
appears!
The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually went up. How do you get this gate to open? No entry beyond
you
this
can't
one.
go any
Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty.
No,
No.
you can't go any
Entry
further!
beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed. Who is cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any... No, you can't go any further!
Like some kind of switch.
Monokuma appears! No, you can't go in... No.
Technically, I wasn't pressing that when I was pressing this, not this. Oh, this is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Yaka name on it. It's the Sayaka room, but the nameplate has my name on it. In my room and Sayaka room were switched, but all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. So why would anyone do that? There can only be one thing in that trash can. Yep, the DVD site name is on it. We have to have the thing, whatever it was in that video. I wonder what, which it might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Alright, I need to borrow this DVD. I'm looking for whoever is on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? Matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? I just so happened Okun would talk to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. It's gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning, you can open the gate in from the trash room. Of course, it's my job to gather up all the garbage. Do that, they give me the key for the trash room. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge. Wait, hold on. You need a key to get to the trash room. Only the person on cleaning duty has this key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient, actually.
So in other words,
anyone who killed the father.
so
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out the trash room whenever they wanted, they'll destroy evidence would be easy. The bill would disappear and things would become boring. But more
Hey,
important
listen.
than that, hey Fatty,
Hey, you
why
bastard.
you want to clean duty gig anyway?
Oh.
Since I had to volunteer for something, you know one else would want to do what's the big deal. Right, I know why you did it. You wanted to do all the girl trash looking, poking around in it. What are you talking about? All my love is
in a
for
common
2Ds.
sense kind of way.
They're
you know
all
what I mean?
kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and turn into... I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is a slow, shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and a PVC figure.
Give me a
How are
break.
you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about the questionable moral, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has to cleaning duty, soccer can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
You're as innocent as you claim. Where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I just hope you to get into the trash and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. Sleep on the floor. So his wife, he learned to get by on the inside, but he never screamed, get busy living or get busy dying. He said so. Him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please, just hurry up. Kidoki, leave it to me. Pull out a key in the pocket and use it to flip the switch on the gate, and then... However, Mr. Nagi, surely you ain't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, aren't you? You're a fiend. You planned this the whole long. No, I just want to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy the evidence or not. The actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. Whatever, just hurry up and keep looking. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A piece like a hunk of burning love. Oh, wait, this is a piece of cloth and a sharp. Part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, it's definitely blood on it, the cup, which means it's all left by some of the evidence that the killer destroyed. But there's a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. This ain't gonna be enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. There's a shard of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Ah, is that? Do you know what this is? It's safe, you collect all 7 a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
Hmm.
Kidding aside, it's kind of a thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that meanie girl who was on the quest to find the one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. The should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Incinerator, way in the back part of the trash room. Good 30 feet from here to the gate. Now it's gone right now. You see that green and yellow button right next to the mouth of the incinerator? Pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on the cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. Quite certain it was off last time I was down here. That was the work of the fairy.
Fairy?
You realize what you just said? Not the fairy, no. You said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes, about that, there can be no mistaking. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, came down here, checked the place, it was definitely wasn't on. I haven't been back to the trash room since then, and since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet, that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shard and burnt clothes weren't. What does it mean, Mr. Naidu? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone knows you did it. All the mysteries are all being solved one by one. It's like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. You know, are you investigating Dino Hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean, and I don't know why, but being in the Dino Hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I just been kind of hanging around here. To tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayed was killed. There's all kind of kitchen knives here. Big, too small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Yo, Taps, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. How's it going? Our style is nice. Yeah, it is. Alright, where's the damn gem? Hey, hero, can I ask you something? Ah, no, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here now. I had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Mikoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar to you? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
So you bad motherfucker. Nah, I'm good, bro. I am kind of tired, but I'm still good. Just playing some Danganronpa. Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did the guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillar of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all bullshit? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belongs to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have came by and snatched it. Left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball has been updated to the true pillar. Okay. Thanks, Tio. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Glad to hear that. Thank you. Everything I saved up for fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. That's fucked up. And I think the last place I need to go check is the room that has that TV. Yeah, here. Oh, I already passed it. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. Time to listen to some porn. Time to watch some porn. Now we stopped. The DVD site I could do in the garbage. Sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. Pushed the play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Standing on stage in front of us, there was the face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was possibly glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I had come to despair so much began to float out of the speaker.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Then the screen went dark, and the next moment, they hopped back. I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figure of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart.
I'm in. Dives in. I'm in. Dives in.
None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cuts off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Where's that? I think it's about time we go to the courtroom. I'm trying to remember who's... Yeah. Where's the hell the courtroom? That's the gym. That's the store. I thought this is we're supposed to go here, like... Okay, I'm confused. Now I don't even know what... You notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the diner hall. Yeah, weird. I thought it was kind of strange. And a knife just suddenly disappeared like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning. Nope, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice them had disappeared? When I went to guess...
Well,
some tea from the kitchen last night. All the knives were still there. And when I finished my tea, I went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, and one of the knives was gone. You're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came in and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You could tell anyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, guy was supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other, the class drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Wait, Mikoto, we've been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are. It's not jump through yet, just save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal details of Mikoto's crime. They really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fate will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Let's get started.
Well then.
Yes, indeed.
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. Said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me that. Sayaka honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. I raised my voice to try to give myself courage. I turned trembling in anticipation towards the elevator. With each step, boy, I could feel my heart starting to race faster than faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The door closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy, clunking sounds towards the school basement. I wonder if this is how the death row inmates feel when his time finally comes. Rather than that, it's not more like a definite waiting to receive his judgment. Obviously, to our shared anxiety, the elevator lower us further and further into the bowels of the school. We finally arrived. What do you think? Does it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close, it's total shit. Okay, everyone find your assigned seat and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. The seats are arranged in a giant circle. It was set up that everyone could see everyone else. Which means then it would be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease into anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opens. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Hey, Robot Jock, increase your troop building rate of fire. Effective during the non-stop debate and bullet time battle final strike. Please increase damage to the opponent when statements destroy. Effective during I mean, that's the only skills we can set. We don't have anything else.
Let's
begin
begin
with the
with
basic
a basic
introduction.
explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the
And the
killer
killer
really is
really
one
is.
of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Wow.
Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Anything I found, anything I know that I had to be ready to speak up about anything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives is on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Okay, I haven't really played it in a long time, so let's do this. As things progress during each class trial, you would... Oh, this is new. Welcome to the live stream, JR. How's it going? Did you work today? Or are you going to work? During these discussion, character will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to I'm okay, no work, but during online classes. Ah, okay, cool. Any lies or contradiction vary within the statement. What this means is that you'll have to use your troop ability to refute what they say. And any revealed troop ability you find during your investigation will be loaded into the troop cylinder. Use the left to aim and then fire with triangle. Okay. Take close attention to each character statement. Use your troop ability to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the option button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong!
Just
a second.
Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Yeah.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife that...
No, that's wrong. No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Let me point around my room lurking. Hey, dead to the world. Went skating for 2 hours. Did you enjoy your skating?
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder,
we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing. Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, hell no, you know that. I thought you liked skating.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Dang, y'all niggas try to frame me. Y'all motherfuckers try to frame me as the killer?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's
Not
the point
busting
of the
my ass.
trial?
This is for a workout. Not fun. After hours, you kind of like, I hate this shit.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not gonna change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. That's right, motherfuckers. There's a bit more to learn about the non-stop debate. You could concentrate by holding R1 button. While you concentrate, time will slow down, so you can pay close attention to whatever everyone's saying. Top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target a potential weak spot. Concentrating like this consumes focus gag, and if this gag is empty, you can't concentrate. But the focus gag will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Hey!
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong! Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier? Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
I would love to know who the hell is messaging me.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Damn!
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's
Oh shit.
unwholesome.
That's not a boy.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Yeah, this dude's fucked up.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Okay, so the person who took the knife from...
I got it!
And Saka is the one who took the knife.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. They don't understand. They convict me, everyone's gonna die. Hold on.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
As things advance further, a class trial, the Gambit, will eventually take place. The point is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letter flying around and letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press triangle to shoot the desired letter. If you shoot down the wrong letter, you'll suffer damage to your influence gag. If this gag reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. I've been at the scene, but wasn't.
understand?
That's right. There wasn't a single
There
hair
wasn't a
on.
single hair on the
I keep
floor.
forgetting that there's times that they do their own voices, and other times they don't fucking do the voices. Can you just have them do either the voice to the entire thing, or just don't do no voice at all so I can read it? Very confusing.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
There's a bit more to learn. What do you got now for us to learn? From here on, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there essentially is only one lie or contradiction is in the debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. You should troop on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you will also lower your trust with everyone, and your fluent gag will take damage. Now this is important because if your fluent gag reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies and contradictions. Wow, okay.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
No, it's wrong! The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Gotta learn the detail about the scene. The crime.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. I'm back.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then... maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. The answer's right here. There's no way Sarah let someone in because we switch keys!
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. And I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
but why?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
That was mad creepy.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then, pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, it's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right, okay, then who did it?
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Ah, what are you gonna teach me now? Are you getting used to the non-stop debate? On the next bit, I'll start loading multiple true bullets in your true cylinder. But just like with the weak spot, only one of those bullets can actually read the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right true bullet with the right weak spot to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage and see the influence gap. You can press L1 to rotate the cylinder to choose which bullet fire. and press L1 button to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down L1, then use the left stick to select specific bullets. By the way, the large difficulty is set to climb, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purpose, this time the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck. Have fun.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Oh my god!
No, that's not it at all. God! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
Oh, damn.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Y'all some nasty motherfucker.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, There's nothing left.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 1...
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Now we know who did it.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Rotate the image 100...
Rotate it. Like maybe I see something. Now I see that she wrote down the killer's name.
Now I see...
Huh?
We just shot past the clue part.
The clue part and right on to who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Other than you.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The burnt shirt piece I found laying on the...
found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think... I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right? The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the...
No, it's wrong.
Wrong, motherfucker.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi? Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
You are the ultimate baseball.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
But the odds about to begin. Would you like to hear? Of course. Done this in so many years. Oh wait, this is going backwards. Oh shit. Alright. I forgot they do this like a manga type. So But I'm trying to figure out which is this one. This makes shit. Okay, I think I...
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Yeah, I wish I had an automatic press instead of me pressing the button.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Kiki, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. How's it going?
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
I came back from my hour of studying. Oh, nice.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Gotta help people with studying. Cool, cool.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Alright, cool, cool. Don't worry about it.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Well, these are mods for the many, many years ago.
Sayaka knew about that
Back in
because
2020.
I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Same to you. Same to you.
And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Sometime during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka BTB, BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statement in time with the rhythm. Match your button press and each tempo they move across the screen and reach the center. Press X to lock on to opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked on with triangle as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consistently and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into tempo down situation where the tempo changes, so does timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal damage enough to your opponent where their weak spot statement will appear. At this point, you can press triangle to shoot down the troop billet like any other statement. Refuse their statement fast enough, you'll become victorious. But just like before, if your food can reach 0, if you run out of time, you fail. Well, then good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Damn, I haven't done this.
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me?
Oh boy.
Not a chance.
I'm fucking up.
You lied. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid. I refuse to give up yet.
Ah!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, instead...
Stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Shut up. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room.
They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid!
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, who will be chosen as the Blackened? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada. Hold on a second, Leon. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it. Son of a bitch, what the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed. So that's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
Wrong one step, you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this. I would just
unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything becomes clear. The decision was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'm better off if we've been wrong. Because what came up with really is the truth. The truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind is all because of that video. Even if I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and that video actually had done something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now with traffic with no way out, they're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one that was more important to her than anything else, her dream, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to him, and Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said, no matter what happens, please be there for me. I need you on my side. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. And that's why she talked me into in the first place? I guess I'll never know because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must be sure terrifying. I mean, to try to kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended to pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really I do, yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka betrayal, compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with her, this is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunge at Monokuma, but that's enough.
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoto lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough. I was sure I would leave with a bruise. You really want to make her enemy pay for what they done. You need to let it go for now. Damn it. That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoiding punishment you did. Now then, since you miraculously revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leo Kawada will receive his punishment. Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way to the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out on your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, killed her. Am I wrong? You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It was not because you had unclouded intent to commit murder. No, that's not it. Stop it. You had enough of this. Oh, are you sure you were closer to her than anyone you are? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? Can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because of the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this would have never happened to Sayaka or Leon. We should have been fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. Oh, did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happened that there's nothing more antithetical than unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with the sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. That the kind of justice that awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment. Begging you, please.
Please, don't do this!
No more.
Come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now that I prepared
a very special punishment.
for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
$1,000 blows. what we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my Andalline is pumping right out of control. What's going on? I can't take this anymore.
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But the only if ever single one of you can get on board with that. Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy. Or in that case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a cruel ordeal? Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's impossible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying, what I'm saying, quite fits together. Piece of shit, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass to the ground. Ooh, you must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened, because more than one of you decide you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passed, you can't cut free of your regret from the outside world. You were to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. We're being trapped in this same place. You're trapped, aren't you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mystery of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever? What are you trying to say? But there's some deeper meaning hidden there, just like before.
Chills! Kills!
Hey.
You said everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I gotta say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Just like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by the nightmare and turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it was that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voice dead. But it was in that moment. Mikoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered to my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? Surprised you figured it out. I told you before, the class trial started. You have to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that. Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. Even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lays dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? Can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't ask her for now. Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thoughts was how she could protect you. The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you. She never would have left that message. Maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her. That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're that kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depths of your friends. Sayaka, and Leon and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free in such desperate situations. Move past their depths? That's... I can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Beyond Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry the memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectation for you. She said that she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well. I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding, I just have a pretty good intuition. Chapter 1. To survive. Now I went to 12. You received the Despair Bat present. Got a trophy. 1 is the loneliest number. It's gone. She really is gone. It was like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka existence has disappeared without a trace. Just like Heath said. The class trial before we took the elevator back up, Monokono told us. Oh, I almost forgot, since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpse. It's okay, no need to thank me. You're just seeing your delight smiling faces dancing up for me. After all, nobody wants to look at rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. We even have time to mourn for Sayaka or Junko's death. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it. I'll head back to the diner hall to meet up with others. Sorry I'm late. Hey, are you okay, Mikoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go and get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Jesus,
Hey,
the fuck? That's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There was not anything else. Like, the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging there air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, said I can't turn away from her death. Mikoto. Cheer up, getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? We all work together and I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Isn't that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if the next one take place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean? The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope Peak Academy, which was supposed to be well defensed, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last accurate detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk. Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly wants to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No. No what? I don't want to live if
I
it means
can't
killing
take it.
someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean? Leon
It's
died because we
because-
all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But if we had to vote for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged... I don't even know what that word was. Shiori, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, it was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you? That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cool, man. That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? This is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's Life of Despair, the next chapter. Next day, tomorrow come a normal morning announcement. Then he call us all to the gym. What he's gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. Okay, lift your arms.
Your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside. You don't sweat small stuff. That's my motto. Well, that sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? And I just to die for? Am I just to die in a writing agony for? So why do you call us here? Certainly wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise. If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercise, you will uncover the secret of the assassin fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk middle school would come up with. Doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here for just exercise? Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope Academy, a whole new world will open up to you. Whole new world.
Heck?
You guys?
It really sucks if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know you kids get these days with your ADD and your ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead and look around all you want. Enjoy the brand new post-trial world. When Monokan disappeared, leaving us even more confused than what he's shown us. But a new world. Is he talking about a way to get outside? That seems unlikely. Well, we don't know till we look. Whatever you meant, it seems we have to search the school one more time. Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back in the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that. More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. The gate that was blocking the stair has been opened. This one won't come met by a new world? If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clues here. Yeah, I'm sure, but there gotta be something here. Oh, Matola, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here, and a pool. You don't have to keep repeating it, I get it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Seems way more excited than usual. Oh, I guess you need a handbook to get into the locker room. Really? Really?
Of course.
You want to lock the locker room? You'll have to swipe your personal e-hip across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure mass security within each locker room, only boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such a species will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See the gala gun mount on the ceiling, right? And they will be all dugga. I bet it really hurts to get shot by that thing. No, I don't think it'll be a little worse than that. But what happened if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? I never even occurred to me that. I think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As the moment loaning your to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind and generous, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that the person might do using the handbook. But, you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed manics. You're at the age you try humping a plastic bottle. What the fuck? So keep anything unseemly from happening. I have to maintain righteous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eyes on your dorm. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorm. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want. I hate you so much. Okay, so the new regular place, see ya. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood.
You got it!
Celestia, you wanna come with me?
As for me...
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. Sorry, I'll pass this time.
I'm sorry.
Now come, when you're in the funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. Pretty sure that's only applies to you. The Chosen One Action Man Gaming. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. How's it going? And nothing much. I'm just playing some Danganronpa. Finally got to the second chapter. The shelf is covered in dust, but the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope Peaks Academy. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. We shall see what's inside. But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. Poke the seal on the dust envelope and pull out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfold the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduate enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope Peaks Academy must now lower the curtains on this glory history for the time being. The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issue beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope Peaks Academy. We intend to reopen our door as soon as the issue forcing our closure has been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operation. What does this mean? The contents of the letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope Peak Academy has stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had, like it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope Peak Academy down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance, but that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get the sense at all. Plus, if the school has shut down, don't you think it would have been all over newspaper and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about.
So
That
in
must
other
have
words,
all been part of the mastermind plan to lure us all in here. Someone who could have created a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, does that solve one mystery surrounding the school? The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about the other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but the serious issue beyond our control had made it unnecessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope Creek Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issue forcing our closure had been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? Apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? Two events are in fact connected. Uncovering the connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind motive. Although I can't really say any more until we figure more details. So in other words, the only mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out? Or... looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on outside world. But broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Right now, I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope for someone else found something worth. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new things? There's a library and a pool, a freaking pool, the locker room filled with exciting equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right. Well, hey, there's no reason to get all salty. Wait, could you hear about my amazing discoveries? There's a warehouse and a bathroom on the first floor of the dorm are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much thing. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Keep in mind, of course, going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please don't forget. Okay, what about a freaking way out of here? You find anything like that? There wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing, unfortunately, not that I saw. You fucking people. Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or warehouse, or whatever the fuck? We're still trapped in this place and shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is a key, yes. For now, we must each find our way to enjoy our current situation. Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something. So are we done for today? Well, yes, I guess so.
Yeah.
The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind plan to give us hope just to turn around and betray that hope?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is soon the doors to the... Okay.
I really don't care about this shit that he says in this.
you see what I...
Get ready. Oh, I wanted to let you know that new regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
Danganronpa.
Alright, I'm gonna end this live stream here. We did our first investigation, and then we did our first class trial. Fortunately, we found out that Leon was the one who did the murder. We found out Sayaka was just using your homeboy. Like abusing, using, framing. It was planning to frame the main character, but it backfired, so she ended up dying. So in the next live stream, we'll be doing this going through the second chapter more, and we'll find out the next person that gets murdered and see if we can actually get to the point where we find out who did the murder for that one. So, the chosen one, Action Man Gaming. Thank you for stopping by. But everybody knows I'm the true chosen one. But Kiki, thank you for stopping by. Jarvis, thank you for stopping by. Taps, thank you for stopping by. JR, thank you for stopping by as well. And of course, we gotta thank Amber for stopping by. Truly appreciate it. Anybody else that was new to this channel, new to this live stream, or gonna watch it at the video once this live stream ends, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Give this video also a thumbs up. Also, I appreciate if we share this video to other people. Let them know about my channel, the live streams I do, gameplay recording, short real videos, or anybody who's into like solving mystery murder cases, debatable trials type games. You already know, send them. Oh, anybody who's a fan of the Danganronpa series, you already know, send them my way. So tomorrow we'll be going back to Genshin Impact, and then Wednesday we'll go back to Honkai Star Rail because the second phase will be on Wednesday, and we're gonna try to do companion side mission and some other stuff, and we're gonna try to pull for the new 5-star Sparkle. So looking forward to that. And as for Thursday and Friday, you already know the deal. I probably might get a client. If I don't get a client on any of those 2 days, then I might be able to live stream. Although I'm thinking about making Thursday just like Sunday, like I don't live stream, just, you know, day where I could actually just relax and actually just play games, just to play games instead of live streaming it, or just, like I said, just relaxing. I'm thinking about making Thursday that day as well. I'm not 100% sure yet, but like I said, if I don't get a client for Thursday and Friday, then I'll figure out what to live stream. So thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time in part 3 live stream of Trigger Happy. I can't say the whole thing. Trigger Happy Havoc. Yeah, okay, now I got it. Trigger Happy. Oh shit. Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa. Without any further ado, peace.